Hi guys, how are you doing? Today I'm going to remind you of two exercises that we did last week. One really is very much from my yoga learning, and this is a great one for helping mobilize your back if you've got any sort of stiffness in the lower back. So maybe you've just had a long day at the computer, or you've been driving a lot and you just feel like easing out your back before you go for a run. This is excellent for that. Now I'm going to add on to it a stretch which you can either do before you're running or afterwards. I don't normally suggest you do a static stretch before you run, but on this occasion, because you're warming your muscles up, it's perfectly acceptable. You just do it for a short amount of time. So breathing is really important with this. So I'll try and breathe loudly so you can hear me, okay? So this is the cat curl leading into the down dog, okay? So you're in your nice box shape with your wrists immediately underneath your shoulders and your knee underneath your hip. And you start with an in-breath. And on the in-breath, you want to be doing this. And on the out-breath, pull your pelvis towards you, round your shoulders, and then I want you to just take it with your breathing, whatever your breathing is doing when you do this. Okay, now I'm breathing quite loudly there, you don't have to breathe that loudly. Afterwards, take yourself into what we call child's pose. So you relax your arms down, your head's going to be facing down here, and just let everything relax, okay? Let your forearms touch the floor, and just curl into the fetal position for a few seconds. Then when you're ready to do your down dog, you take your arms forward, breathing in, breathe out to tuck your toes under, and carry on the breath until you're in the down dog shape. So, with this one, you want to keep your shoulder blades down your back. You want to really push your seat bones away. Now, some of you will have your heels touching the floor. Some of you won't. That's no problem at all. And if your back's really stiff, you might just want to ease off and bend your knees a little bit. And if you do, you can just push back a little bit further. Can you see what I'm doing there? Okay? And then release off and try and straighten those legs. And you'll find you can straighten them a bit more. You want to let the head hang nice and loose. And just hold. And then bring yourself down back into child's pose. So as I say, you can do that before you're running if you're feeling a bit stiff around the lower back area, and or you can do it after you run. It's a great stretch out for afterwards because it's a great stretch on the hamstrings. And you can do the down dog, that last one, several times as a hamstring stretch. Okay? The second exercise is a seated leg raise. Now this is another one for our quads, but it's for a particular part of our quad muscles. As the name suggests, we have 4 muscles above our knee, and they're all there to protect the knee. This particular one is just above the inside of the knee. And this is one of the few exercises, very simple exercises I know, that can really help strengthen it. The first thing you need to do is be sitting against a wall, nice and upright. You can do it freestanding if you like, but I find it easier with a wall behind me. You want to have your feet flexed so the toes point towards the ceiling or the sky, and you're simply going to attempt to lift this leg up very small, it's a very tiny raise, a very small movement, by squeezing these muscles here. If you find your leg can't lift off, don't worry about it. When I first did it, mine didn't lift off either. But it's by building this and strengthening this muscle here, it will lift off. So 10 reps on each leg. The second set, you turn your foot to a 45-degree angle and you repeat the exercise. And what you'll find is that you'll feel this muscle, but you'll also feel it going slightly further up the inside of the thigh as well. So you're actually activating 2 of your major quad muscles. So again, 10 reps on each leg. So, now that you guys have made such great progress and you're running for more than 30 minutes at a time on your long run of the week, you really need to get used to having some drink whilst you are running. You need to keep yourself hydrated. That's really, really important, especially as the weather's going to start to get better from now on in. So I have recommended to you that you actually purchase a water bottle, a running water bottle, which means you can actually hold it like this and release tension in the shoulders. If you carry a normal water bottle, you'll find you'll get a lot of tension up in the shoulders. So you just can hold it really loosely. You can get them different sizes, depending on the longer you run, the more water you're going to need. Now you may have noticed that my water bottle doesn't look like it's containing very clear water. And the reason for that is because it's got a magic ingredient in it. And for me, that magic ingredient is called aloe vera gel. Now this is a drinking aloe vera. Most people have heard of aloe vera and associated with putting it on our bodies. This is a drink format, and it's something I do drink every single morning anyway, just to help with all sorts of conditions and keep my immune system well supported. But one of its key properties that I find is fantastic to anybody interested in keeping fit is it is a natural anti-inflammatory. And however much strengthening exercises we do, we must bear in mind that as the years go on, we will put impact on our joints, and so it's important to keep them as well oiled as possible. So I like to add the aloe vera into my sports bottle. It makes it taste nice, and it means I'm just drip feeding that bit of anti-inflammatory all the time while I'm running. Now, it can help with so many different things. So my little commercial break is to take a look at foreveraloematters.com. You'll find out a bit more about it, and if you want to obviously know more details, then do speak to me the next time I see you. So, get out there, the sun is shining intermittently. This is a time for new beginnings. Spring really has arrived now, so do get out there, enjoy the fresh air, and I look forward to seeing you all next week.